60 minutes Baptiste Vinyassa flow. This is a sequence designed for beginner, intermediate, and advanced. It doesn't matter how much or how little of the sequence you do, you're going to get benefits. And the only difference between beginner and advanced is how often you need to rest or modify. Ujjayi breathing is going to be a constriction of the throat, creating an audible breath during the class. This is a great way to stay present. The more you focus on the breath, the less your monkey mind will be talking during the class. And the more you can move towards feeling rather than thinking, which is ultimately the purpose of the class. Spending 1 hour feeling, not thinking. Let's start with child's pose. We'll get the toes to touch and set the knees to the edges of the mat. We can begin to rest the hips towards the heels, relaxing the elbows and forehead to the mat. Take 3 really deep breaths and begin to work into lung capacity. Lung elasticity. And work into the lower, middle, and upper lung with those big breaths. Now, engage in Ujjayi breath, which is that constriction of the throat. And begin to create that ocean wave sound. Create the ocean wave sound both on the inhale and the exhale. We can begin to spread the fingers apart, creating more space between the fingers than you think is necessary. I want you to start to feel the webbing of the hands stretch, and then maybe stretch the fingers apart a little more and feel the bones of the hands start to stretch. If you walk your hands to the top of the mat and the arms start to straighten, that might be warming up the shoulders already. I always use this opportunity to roll the forehead a couple times, wiping away the day, the week. Downward dog shape. Press your hips up, heels down. Hands are shoulder width apart. Feet are hip width apart. You can relax the neck and ensure that the feet are square on the inside. Shoulders are tight, might be your index finger facing forward, eventually middle finger facing forward. Legs don't need to be straight, heels don't need to be on the floor. Make this a position you're comfortable in. They call this a resting posture. It can take a very, very long time for it to feel anything like a rest. If you have shoulder or wrist injuries, you just keep your knees to the mat. Anytime we're doing downward dog, you keep your knees down, you modify, you skip it, you're still getting 110% benefits from the class. Sometimes it's nice to be a little still in the downward dog. Sometimes it's nice to walk the dog and move a little bit. And experiment with that. We'll meet for ragdoll. Walk your hands back or your feet forward. You can grab your elbows, relaxing your neck. If you have a low back injury, If your hamstrings are tight, you'd be better off to bend the knees, lay the elbows onto the knees and releasing the fingers, still relaxing the neck, protecting your low back. As you begin to lengthen the hamstrings, you'll have the ability to still protect that low back, but straightening the legs a little bit more. You're breathing, you're moving, feeling the weight transition from foot to foot. Releasing your grip, heel toeing your feet together, keeping the knees slightly bent as you start to stack the lower, middle, and upper back. You can even inhale the shoulders up, back and down, right before the chin lifts. Okay, sun salutations, Surya Namaskar A. We'll do a number of them to begin the warm-up process. Meeting the top of your mat. Inhale your arms up. Draw the shoulders down. Take another inhale and telescope the ribs up, pressing the pelvis forward. Exhale, start to fold. Set the hands down beside the feet, heads dangling. Eventually, you'll be like a sandwich from the side. We inhale into a half lift. Hands on the shins, knees, or floor. Either way, the spine has to stay straight. Look for a neutral neck. Take a deep breath. Plant active hands to mat and step into a plank position. Turn crease of elbow to the front of the room. Create space across the upper back. Slide your knees down to modify. Take a deep breath. Slowly start to lower. You want to hover with a 45-degree elbow. Elbows are tight to the ribs and you're breathing. Or you're laying to the mat. So check in on those elbows. Up dog or cobra. If you're laying to the mat, cobra. If you're hovering with a 45-degree elbow, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Wrap the shoulders around the chest. Relax the neck. Have a wonderful class, everybody. Bend the knees, look forward, lightly step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, start to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump. Inhale, half lift, straight spine. Exhale, relax neck. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, scoop chest. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Next three, we'll do back to back. Then your knees look forward, step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Draw tailbone down. Exhale, fold. Relax neck. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop chest. Exhale, chaturanga tadasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Same exhale brings you down. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Take a couple deep breaths. Keep that heart nice and slow if you can with quality breathing. Bend your knees, look forward. We're adding on chair pose. Step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Toes and knees are touching. Draw the shoulders down. Straighten the arms. Spread the fingers. Lift the toes and test the limits of balance. Make it feel like you might fall backwards. So make sure you're sitting in an invisible chair. Breathing, warming up those legs. Big breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one. Right foot forward. Inhale, rise. Keep your arms up. Left foot 45 degrees. Right foot face forward. Feet hip width apart for most of us. Drawing the tailbone towards the left heel. Move the left shoulder forward and give the edge of your left foot more energy, starting to rip the mat in half. Breathing. Warrior two, upper back bend, open up on the exhale. Heels are in one line, or your right heel lines up to the arch of your left foot. Those are your two options. Right knee must stack over the right ankle and lean away from the front of the room, finding a straighter spine. Your goal is to get rid of that arch of the back two ways. You bring that bottom rib in, or you can lift that front of the pelvis. Both are difficult. Move the right knee to the right. Feel that right hip opening. Widen the stance as you need. Arms are up, shoulders are down, jaw is soft. You're breathing. The most important thing we need in this time is warriors of peace. So let's honor that. Right palm, face to ceiling. Inhale, right arm up. You can reach your left arm down, or you can reach your left arm around and grab your thigh or elastic back. Get that right shoulder out of the ear and lift the gaze, relax the neck. Not only stretching the front side of the body, but lengthening the left side as well. Big breath, bend knee. Windmill, nice and slow. Step back, same exhale might take you down. You might need a bonus breath. Never shut, never deny yourself deep breathing. Up dog, down dog, it's your choice. Left foot forward lightly. Inhale, rise slowly. Warrior one. Left knee must stack. Not behind. Shorten stance if you need. Not beyond. Widen stance. Right foot facing the same direction as the right knee. Keep your arms up. Move your right shoulder forward and feel that right hip flexor psoas start to stretch. Drawing the tailbone towards the right heel, lifting the gaze, keeping that Uddiyana Bandha tight, and breathing. Warrior two. Opening on your exhale. Left knee must stack, so bend the knee. If you're finding after a couple breaths that knees passing the ankle, widening stance. Heel to heel alignment, moving left knee to the left. Lifting the front of that pelvis. Relaxing the shoulders down, finding a straight spine. Softening the expression and toes, get out of grip in your mat. Nothing's static in this world. Everything's always moving and changing, so should your posture. Honor warriors of peace on this planet. Flip left palm. Breathe into your posture. Inhale, left arm up. Telescope the ribs. Balloon the left side of the body. Move your left knee to the left and bend back into it. Right hand around for half bind or thigh grab. Maybe your right hand is just reaching down your right thigh, above or below your right knee. Deep breathing, a lengthening of both sides of the body. Big breath and windmill. Don't drag that foot. 2 breaths to get you down if you need. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Okay, guys. It's time to flow. I'm going to do that same sequence a couple times. 1 breath, 1 movement. Modifying would be 2 breaths per movement. Slowing down, going at your own pace. Same sequence every Sunday. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one, right foot. Inhale to rise. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, warrior of peace. Exhale, windmill. All the way down. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Left foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open up. Inhale, warriors of peace. Exhale, let it go. Up dog. Down dog. Let's do it again. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, relax neck. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one, inhale. Open warrior two, exhale. Inhale, warrior of peace. Exhale, windmill. Down dog. Left foot forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Same breath or a new breath? Up dog. Down dog. That was fantastic. Let's do it again. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. One breath, chair. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop chest. Jump back. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one. Warrior two. Warrior of peace. Windmill. New breath if you need, guys. Don't cut yourself short. Left foot. This would be a good time. Sip of water, child's pose, wipe of sweat. So now take a moment. In child's pose, down dog, or hero's pose, just like this. It's your choice. Deep breathing. Calm the racing heart with deep breathing. The purpose of yoga is deep breathing. Ready for that sequence? Same thing every Sunday. Okay, active hands. Hands shoulder width apart. Press your hips up. Relax the neck, wrap the shoulders around the chest. Today, I want you to lift your right hand and your left leg. That's probably enough for a lot of us. Wiggling, wobbling, breathing. Some of us have the opportunity to start to grab for that ankle. Now, you may not be able to see the ankle, but you know, in fact, your ankle is there. So grab your ankle. And then some of us may even set that heel onto the tailbone, creating a dorsal fin, relaxing the neck. Breathing, lifting that left knee higher. Slowly switch hands. Inhale, left hand up. Just lift it. Inhale, right leg up. Stay here. That's enough for most of us. Breathing. Over time, you're going to start to reach for that right heel. You know it's there. Reach it. Grab it. Heel to tailbone. Move right knee away. Feel that psoas. Breathe. Enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay. Touch toes together. Visible center line. Inhale, right leg up to ceiling. Bend right knee. Inhale, open dog. Keep the weight equal in the hands. Look under that left armpit for right heel. Big breath, expand the right side of the ribs. Exhale, knee to elbow, weight there. Can you take the elevator past that tricep? Inhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Right knee, forehead. Inhale, right leg up. Slowly, gently, place your right foot forward. Weights in the left hand if you need. Knee down or keep it up. It's your choice. I choose to put my knee down. Okay, it's your choice. Breathing, arms are up. Draw tailbone towards the knee or the heel. Slight bend of knee. Deep breathing. Right knee must stack. Okay, doesn't matter where you are, make sure that knee is above the ankle. Don't grip the floor with the right toes. Soften left pinky toe of left knees for a minute. Breathe, enjoy. Widen stance if you think this is easy. Okay, we're ready to move. We want to learn about that low back. So if you're going to straighten this leg, you're going to move your back with it. Lengthen, straight line, tip of head, tip of heel. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Open that chest. Stack the right knee again. Can you lift your belly off your thigh? Can you draw your shoulders away from your ears? Lower your hips more. I'm not going to open my wings, but you definitely could. 3 breaths left. I like to keep my gaze at the floor, but you certainly could lift your gaze up to the ceiling. Last big breath. Slow the opening into warrior 2. No straightening that leg. Suffer more than knee. You have places to modify, take them if you need them. Forearm, not elbow, onto thigh. Palm face ceiling, active hand. Left arm reaches to the top of the mat. Draw that left shoulder out of the ear. Open the chest, so left shoulder away from the floor. Draw the tailbone towards the left heel. Lift the toes. Soften the jaw. Deepen the breath. Stay here. Put your left hand behind you. Everybody, you can straighten that leg if you need a little. Grab something. Everybody grab your elastic band. You must grab something. I've been grabbing my shorts lately. Maybe you can get a hold of your thigh. Chest opener. Half bind. Relax neck if you want. Press right forearm into right thigh. Move right shoulder away from right ear. Create space. Space in the neck. Bend the knee, guys. Get into that hip. Full binders. This is your opportunity. 3 breaths, 30 seconds. Full binders. If you're already moving in, great. Eventually, you're going to want to try to reach under that thigh, bend the elbow, and see if you can get a hold of your hand. Then you're going to open the chest, lower the hips. Make sure you're breathing. Take your time to release. So you're not moving fast if you can help it. Injuries happen when we move fast. High to low plank, cobra or up dog is your choice. Down dog. Okay. Let's repeat that on the other side. Toes touch, invisible center line, active hands, relax the neck. Don't just lift, left leg. Inhale, left leg up. So inhale. Bend that left knee. Then inhale, open the dog. Keep the weight equal in the hands. Stretch left hip away from left rib. Big breath, expand the ribs. Exhale, knee to elbow. Wait there. Can you take the elevator up into the armpit right now? Inhale. Inhale, left knee to right elbow, exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee to forehead, exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lightly step forward. Right knee down if you need, no problem, modify. You know what we got to work through. So modifying now is a great way to ensure you finish this portion of the sequence. Arms are up. Lift front of pelvis. Okay, feel this, feel it stretch. The only way this right leg is straight is if you can do a perfect front back splits right now, these days. Otherwise, bend that knee. Learn about the psoas. Learn about the low back. Stack the left knee. Ride your breath into the twist. Big breath. Exhale. Open up. Soften right pinky toe. Stack left knee again. Lower your hips. Draw tailbone towards right heel. Draw shoulders away from ears. Stack elbow above wrists, above elbow. Modify if you need. This is your practice. This is your morning. What do you need out of this practice? Open the wings if you want. Spread those wings. Lift the gaze. Deepen the twist, middle upper spine. Get out of your lumbar. Take one more. Best quality inhale. Open on the exhale. Try to stay bent in that knee. If you need, you can straighten it. It's your practice. It really is. Stack it though. It must stack. Shorten stance make life easier. Widen stance make life harder. It's good if you make your life harder. The rest of the day will seem easier. Extended warrior variation. Forearm onto thigh. Press forearm into thigh. Get that shoulder away from the ear. Reach the right arm to the top of the mat and create a straight line from the tip of the finger to the tip of the heel. You can look up. You can relax the neck. You can bend that knee. That's what you really need to do. Drawing that tailbone towards right heel this time. Deep breathing. Move right shoulder away from floor. Open the chest. Actually move into your chest opener. Reach that right arm behind. Get thigh, elastic band, or shorts, pocket. 3 breaths here. Check in on that left knee. Draw the right shoulder away from the right ear. Keep that tailbone tucking towards that right heel. Soft expression. Three breaths, full bind, or stay in your half bind, or modify. It's your day. It's your Sunday. 3 deep breaths. That's 30 seconds. With integrity, release slowly. I didn't forget, we're doing side plank, exaggeratingly long, so modify with me. Right knee under hip, right hand under shoulder. Just a little off 90 degrees, so not directly under shoulder. Inhale, left arm up, heel in line with knee, which is aligned with wrist. Maybe you've already taken one of the other expressions with both legs straight. Now, draw tailbone towards heels and press pelvis to side wall. Lengthen the front. Inhale, left leg up. Deep breathing. If you're still up, fantastic. Go ahead and inhale that hips and right leg higher one more time. Use your breath. And exhale through Vinyassa. Okay. Vinyassa is modified if you need. Knees down, cobra. Great decision. Great idea. Left hand line up to knee, line up to foot. Inhale your right arm up. Shoulders away from the ears. Tailbone draw towards right heel. Breathe. Option, or maybe you're already there, modified or feet stacked. But the most important thing you do today is create space in the psoas, draw tailbone to heels, press hips forward. Inhale the hips up. Inhale the hips higher. Right leg up. Get out of monkey butt. Don't use the window ledge for support with your foot. Breathe. Stay up, stay high. Ride that breath, guys. Inhale that left leg and hip up, straight to the ceiling. Ride that exhale all the way into cobra. There you go. Down dog. Okay. Step or jump forward. Toes touch. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Right knee, right elbow to left knee. Prayer twist. You have a fist with the hand and draped fist or prayer hands. Square the knees, so pull right knee away from front of mat. Lower the hips, lift the chin. Try to twist the middle upper spine. Protect that lumbar. Lift the toes, everybody. Open the wings if you want to deepen the twist. Stay low with the hips, high with the head and shoulders. Slowly fold. No rest yet. Chair pose, other side. Ride your breath into the posture. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, open chest. Square the knees. Lift the toes. Lower the hips. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Open the wings if you want. Another modified option is to just start a half bind like this. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, release. Heads dangling, feet hip width apart. Grab your big toes. Index, middle finger, both big toes. Slight bend in the knees, relax neck. Moving. Just like at the start of the class. If you've got low back issues, still have tight hamstrings maybe, this is for you, just like this. You can switch your grip, gorilla pose. Stand on your hands with your feet. Try to get the toes right to the crease of the wrist. Relaxed neck. Breathe. Wiggle your toes, massage your wrists. Get off of your hands. Bend your knees, slowly rise. I hope you like balancing. Shift weight to left leg. Engage left thigh. Feel everything lift up. Hand on hip, hand on knee. Breathe. Grab toe if you want. You don't need my permission. It's open to the side. Maybe you're new to yoga and you're just grabbing the toe like this. That's already perfect. That's where you're going to start to get your gains, even if you're wiggling and wobbling. One day, you'll get that leg straight, even if it's just for a split second before you fall out. That'd be fantastic. Come back every Sunday. Open back to the center. Hands on the hips. Squeeze shoulder blades. Straighten right leg. Heel hip height. Point and pull the right foot 3 times. Warrior 3. Bend knee, hands down. Strengthen left leg again. Warrior 3 is a capped letter T. You might choose a teeter-totter like this. Lower the right hip. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Draw tailbone towards right heel. Breathe. Rise. Knee hip height. Don't just twist into the low back. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist shoulders, middle, upper. Inhale, lengthen bottom rib away from pelvis. Exhale, deepen shoulder, middle, upper twist. You never need my permission to grab a hold of your foot. Back to center line. Hands on hips, squeeze shoulder blades together. Straighten and bend left knee, right knee 3 times. Hands down. Virabhadrasana 3 again. Take flight. Strengthen left leg. Tighten belly. Draw shoulders away from ears and lengthen. Lengthen and breathe. Take your time to release. If you fell out, great. Hand on hip, hand on knee, knee up. Take a moment, find stability, find deep breathing. Option to grab toe. With toe or knee, open to the side. Look for that 90 degree. Looking for those active toes of the left foot. Maybe a wiggling, wobbling toe is better than not grabbing the toe at all. Okay, going for one of those. Breathe. Make sure it involves your breath. That's going to slow the wiggling and wobbling. Inhale, that left knee back. Straighten the left leg. Point and pull the toes 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Bend knee. Hands down, tighten belly. Warrior 3. You could do a warrior 3 with your hands reaching to the front. Hands back is a little easier on that low back. Draw tailbone towards left heel. Straight line. Straight spine. Come on up. Knee hip height. Ride your breath. Telescope ribs on the inhale. Exhale into your twist. Shoulders down, chin up. Toes active. Option to grab that leg. Grab that foot. Center line. Hands on hips. Squeeze shoulder blade. Straighten and bend 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Hands down, tighten belly. Take flight, warriors. Find your stability through your breath. Without it, you're wiggling, wobbling spaghetti. Slow release. Shake, shake, shake. More balancing. Eagle. Gather energy. Right arm under left. Grab wrists, interlace fingers, or grab shoulders. Elbows shoulder height today. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Inhale, right leg over left. Exhale, remove the gap between the thighs, hooking or pointing your toe to your ankle. Elbows shoulder height, move the wrist away from the forehead. Lift the chin. Move the elbows away from the shoulders. Knees to the right. Bend left knee more. Deep breathing across upper back. Slowly release. Big breath. Left arm under right. Interlace fingers, grab wrists or shoulders, just like this to modify. Inhale. Left leg over right. No gap between thighs. Hooking or pointing toe to ankle. Some of us may never hook toe to ankle. No problem. Move knees to the left, tighten the belly. Lift the chin, elbows or shoulder height. Move those elbows away from the shoulders. Unlock your shoulders. Soften your expression. Twist the arms and legs tight like ropes. Bending the right knee again. Slow the release. Big breath. Dandiyama, Dhanasarasana dancers. Right palm upright. So I want that shoulder blade to spine starting to open the chest. Drop the wrist to the thigh. Keep your palm upright like this. Bring your right ankle into the hand. Draw your knee together. Inhale, left arm up. First action, draw tailbone and kick into hand. So you're creating space in your low back. Stay here. Or lay belly over table in front of you. Hip, right hip lower. Left hand higher. Right shoulder disappears behind left, shifting the weight to the ball of the left foot. If you were to fall out, you'd fall forward. But strength of kick, iron will, of determination are carrying you. Your goal is to find standing splits. So, kick up, kick more, and slowly, if you can, slowly release. Switch sides. Left palm upright. Draw shoulder blade away, open chest. Keep that palm upright. Invite that ankle into the hand. Draw the knee to the center line. Inhale the right arm up. This is enough for a lot of us. In fact, you might just stay here breathing. Your second choice is to kick into the left hand, just 50% of leg strength. Move the left hip forward. Then begin to shift the weight into the ball of the right foot. Lay the belly over a table. Keep that right hand shoulder height or higher. Get the toes to reappear above you. You're breathing, you're kicking, and you're stretching. And if you fell out, get back in. Unity in the world. Kick back, kick up, kick more. Slow release. Pyramid, left foot back. Prayer hands, or grab your elbows or wrists. So prayer hands. You can try upright prayer hands. A little more difficult. feet hip width apart. Bend right knee. So grab elbows as a modified. Tuck chin, forehead to knee. The posture doesn't start until the forehead meets the knee. So bend the knee to make that happen. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And maybe use the pressure of the forehead on the knee to straighten the leg. Parivrtta Trikonasana, revolve triangle. Keep your feet square, 10 toes face forward. Bring your right hip back. Get a block if you need. It's probably good for 95% of us. Left hand on block. Straighten spine. Straighten spine again. Right hand flat to low back. Inhale. Open the right shoulder away from the floor. Shoulders away from the ears. Very few of us have that core to not use a block. Slow to Trikonasana. So this is a foot reset. Heels are now in one line, left foot 45. Grab your hips. Move the right hip away from the front of the room and bring that left hip forward a little bit. So left hip, right hip back, left hip forward. Now move both hips away and lay your belly again on an invisible table, hand on shin or block. Left hand flat to low back, toes are lifted. Inhale, lift the left shoulder away from the floor. Place the left hand on the left shoulder and point the left elbow to the ceiling. Then inhale the left arm up. Hands on a block for support. Get out of your low back. Feel the chest open. Vinyassa. Knees down or up, cobra or up dog. Nobody cares what you do. Pyramid. Left foot forward. Get that block handy. I spent 9 years of my yoga avoiding blocks and finally having learned their benefit. Now I love the block. Shoulders away from ears. Straighten spine, open chest. This is enough for most of us. Keep that spine and hips square and straight. Maybe inhale the left arm up. Slowly release into pyramid, which we should have done first, which is okay. Nothing in life is perfect. Grab forearms, elbows, or prayer hands. Tuck chin, round back, bend knee, forehead to knee. Bend knee, get forehead to knee, stay there and breathe. Draw shoulders away from ears. Use pressure of forehead on knee, maybe straightening leg. Take your time to switch to your final posture, standing sequence. Triangle, Trikonasana, foot reset. Heels in one line, right foot 45. Left foot face the front of the mat. Grab those hips. Let's move that left hip back, right hip forward. So do one of these. Take a big breath and move the hips away. Lay your belly over that table. Hand on something for support. Right hand flat to lumbar. Open right shoulder away from floor. Shoulders away from ear. Option to put right hand on shoulder, point elbow to ceiling. Inhale, right arm up. Take your time to release. Ride your breath all the way to the mat. If you need, you take in a sip of water up before you hit the mat. We're moving straight to our spine strengthening. Hands under shoulders. Fingers line up to tops of shoulders. Spread fingers. Draw shoulders away from ears. Keep your feet, belly button, and hands to the mat. They cannot lift. Do, however, lift your knees, your ribs, and your gaze. Keep those shoulders drawing down. Push your feet into the mat. Draw the tailbone towards heels or calves. Are you using Ujjayi breath, or is that something I just talked about at the start of the class? No palm pressure, guys. Get into your back strength. Locust. Reach your hands back. You can interlace the fingers if you want. Inhale, legs, everything up. Thumb off back. Squeeze shoulder blades. Breathe, point toes. Thighs higher, legs straighter, ribs higher, thumb higher. Slowly release. Airplane, spread your wings, airplanes. Everything up. Lift the chin. Lift the middle thigh. Point the toes. Deep breathing. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Hands line up to crown of head, so wake up the shoulders. Final posture. Floor bow or another airplane. You'll get same benefits if you do airplane 2 times. Grab your ankles. Toes pulled towards knees. Knees 6 inches apart. So are the ankles. Thumbs connected to index finger. Kick into the hands. Breathe. Draw the shoulders down. Feel the chest opening. Get into the middle upper back. Maybe look up a little higher. One day the ears will line up to the biceps. Imagine that. Kick back. Breathing. Kick more. Windshield wiper legs. Camel pose. Six inches between knees and ankles is 2 fists. Tops of the feet to the mat. If you have problems with your knees, you might benefit from doubling the mat. If you're new to yoga, all you really have to do is stay here with us, okay? Things you could do beyond that is start to draw the tailbone towards the knees and use your breath to telescope your ribs up. Use your hand pressure too to help with that telescope. Keep those shoulders down. For those of us that want to move a bit deeper, press your feet into the mat, top of the feet, and press your hips past your knees. Breathing. For those that want to go a bit deeper, keep your feet pushing down, your hips pressing forward, and utilize the next inhale to lift your chest up. For those that want to go a bit further, they might get a hold of the heels. Some of us might look up. Very few of us might rest the head back, keeping the lips closed, even touching the teeth together, feeling the stretch from the chin to the belly button. Slowly release. You could take an embryo, hands by shins. Relax neck. Onto your back. Bridge, wheel, abdominals, and a hip opener. I'm going to change the position of my mat. Okay. Brush your heels with your middle finger. Heels under knees. Knuckles down, palms face ceiling. Press the top rim of the sacrum into the mat. Feel the tailbone lift. Then lift the top rim of the sacrum in the middle back. Curl your tailbone towards your knees or your calves a second time, and then lift the shoulder blades, interlacing the fingers. The big toe mounds get pressure, the toes are lifted and spread apart. You can walk your shoulders towards your heels, but the hips must lift higher, and the knees cannot pass the ankles, especially the toes. Breathe. Watch the belly rise and fall through deep breathing. Use the strength of the quadriceps and gluteus maximus to keep you up, the leg muscles. They carry you all day long. So what's the problem if they lift you here for a few deep breaths? Jai breathing, sounds of the ocean in your living room now. Slowly release that bind. Upper, middle, tuck tail to knees, top rim of sacrum. Learn how to release that low back tension. Okay. Feet together, knees apart. It's 10:04 if you have to go. We have about 10 minutes left. Good. Do that again. Bridge or do full wheel. If that's what you want, you're doing full wheel. Full wheel, hands by ears, fingers face towards shoulders. Bridge, palms face ceiling. Everybody press top rim of sacrum down first, then lift top rim of sacrum and middle back, maybe shoulder blades and beyond. Breathe. Where are you? Where do you want to be? Where can you breathe? You might have already released. Maybe you're going to start your way down. Upper, middle, lower, in that order. Okay, core. Knees above hips, heels below knees. Interlace the fingers behind the head. You're not pulling on the neck. You're relaxing your head into the basket of the hands. Knees stay above hips. Inhale, shoulder blades lift up. Hold your lungs full. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Exhale, point your elbows towards your left knee and straighten your right leg. Spread the toes apart. Right heel, 1 meter from floor, pull belly down. Inhale, center. Hold your lungs full and press top rim of sacrum down. Keep your shoulders up. Exhale, point the elbows towards the right knee. Straighten the left leg. Keep your lungs empty. Pull belly down. Right heel, left heel 3 meters, 3 feet from the floor. Inhale, center. Hold your lungs full. Press top rim of sacrum down. Keep your shoulders lifted. Toes are active. Exhale, point elbows towards left knee. Straighten right leg. Curl the tailbone towards the right heel. Spread the toes apart. Lift the left shoulder again. Inhale, center. Hold your lungs full. Press top rim of the sacrum down. Keep your shoulders off of the mat. Exhale, point your elbows towards the right knee. Straighten the left leg. Keep your right knee above your right hip. Curl the tailbone up towards the left heel or right knee. Inhale, center. Hold your lungs full. Keep the shoulders lifted. Exhale, point to the left. Straighten the right. Pull the belly down. Spread the toes apart. Curl the tailbone up. Inhale, center. Hold your lungs full. Press top rim of sacrum down. Keep your shoulders lifted. Active toes. Exhale, point to the right. Straighten the left. Lift the right shoulder. Press top rim of sacrum down. Inhale, center. Hold the lungs full. Press top rim of sacrum down. Keep the shoulders off of the mat. Exhale, point to the left. Straighten the right. Lift the left shoulder. Curl the tail. Inhale, center. Hold the lungs full. Press top rim of sacrum down. Keep the shoulders off of the mat. Exhale, point to the right. Straighten the left. Pull belly down. Lift right shoulder. Inhale, center. You got one more in you. Press top rim of sacrum down. Keep your shoulders off of the mat. Get realistic. Exhale, point to the left. Straighten the right. Lift the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Hold lungs full. Get that sacrum flat down. Exhale, point to the right. Straighten the left. Pull the belly down. Lift the right shoulder. Inhale to the center. Head, shoulders, feet down. Wasn't that fantastic? Do that every day. Hold pose. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, rise. Everybody grab your thighs. Everybody. Now bring the knees closer to the chest. Shins parallel to the mat. Some of us, if you're okay with that low back, you're going to let go of the thighs. Nothing changed. Just let go of thighs. Now, arms and shins parallel. Some of us, without changing anything, might straighten legs. Some of us might reach those arms up. Some of us might grab that thigh. If you're losing energy, be honest with where you are today. Protect your low back. Canoe pose. Breathe into the canoe. Canadians, breathe into the canoe right now. Everybody, release. Hug that knees. Thread the needle. Option for pigeon if that's what you want. Grab shin, thigh, or knee and ankle. Breathe into the hip. Toes are active. Learn to protect your knees. If you have tight hips, it can cause knee problems. When daily movements put pressure on the knees due to tight hips. Most of the motion, most of the motion in your legs come from the hips. So if they're tight, you can put strain on the knee, which only has one directional movement. Slowly release. Switch. Toes active. Ride your breath into these final few postures, never forgetting that the difference between yoga and any form of exercise is quite simply the quality of your breathing. It's common that you want to let that sacrum lift so you can get that ankle closer, but be honest. Keep the back flat, dig into the hip. Slowly release. If you need, windshield wiper those legs a couple times. Setting up final Shavasana. Legs straight. Heels not width or wider. Palms face ceiling. You cannot skip Shavasana. Doesn't matter if you only did one posture of the class. Everyone must take Shavasana. This is the most important thing you do, and one of the hardest things to understand why. Let the body return to normal. Remove the compressions from the body. Let the benefits of your practice seep into every cell in the body. Would you be 5 to 10% more comfortable if you just bent your knees? Move your fingers and toes. Ankles and wrists. Take a big inhale, morning stretch. Exhale to your side. Full body reset in a little bit over 1/24 of your day. Your body gives so much to you. So give a little bit back to your body. Slowly rise. Thanks for sharing. Namaste.